And inhale deeply. And release your arms. Step your feet comfortably wide on your mat, letting your arms swing from side to side a number of times, getting into this rhythm. Soften your knees so they can be a little bendy in the legs. Empty coat sleeves is one of the names of this exercise. Just release tension, be soft, your own pace, side to side. You can gently connect with your body with your hands. Good. Just trying to find some freedom, releasing tension, getting into your body. A few more times each way. Some of these movements might just bring up a little joy, a little good feeling. And find stillness. And then finding your collarbones with your fingers. And at the end of your collarbones, there's a little notch in the fronts of your shoulders. And this is a place where we can wake up our prana. So just give a little massage to those points, either crossing the hands or using the hands on the same side. A little bit vigorous there. They might be slightly sore. So please take that compassionate attitude. A little bit longer, pretty firmly working those points. And then relax your arms down. Walk your feet underneath your hips and take your arms up, shoulders down. Low rib cage drawing together and down. Take your face upward, upward hand pose. We'll strengthen the belly to support. And one more breath in, reach up. Slowly exhale, fold forward, taking 3 breaths to explore forward fold, just starting out. Come gently into your range of motion. Draw your belly up towards your spine. Exhale once more. And then 3 breaths in half lift position. So bring your face and chest forward, hands to your shins. Strong legs and belly. Nose gaze. And spread your hands. Let's go back to plank pose. Take a moment to establish and just 3 breaths. Take your knees down, practicing knees, chest, and chin preparation. So hug your elbows in, send your chest forward like you're reaching your chest and your chin towards the floor. Just hold where you can. One more exhale. Inhale, press your arms straight, roll your belly forward, upward facing dog. 3 breaths. Lift your chin. And then go back to puppy for 3 breaths. So pull your hips back, spread your hands, elbows up, head down. Find a shape on that first exhale and then enjoy several breaths. And then our next position will be cow spine. So rise up to your hands and knees. Find to add cushioning with your blanket under your knees for these. So our goal here is not to do our biggest back bend, but to gently stretch our belly, keeping the belly strong. Let your tail go down into cat spine, 3 breaths. Send your breathing into your back, one more time. And Relax to neutral. Take your right hip out to the side. I'm going to stretch out your low back on that side. So kind of that shortening the left side, lengthening out the right. 5 breaths here, so 2 more. Last exhale, find that stretch in the low back. And check in with the other side, sending the left hip out, shortening the right side. So customize this in every shape for your body in this present moment. One more deep breath. Exhale, finishing depth. Let it go. Inhale, cow spine. Turning that into upward facing dog by walking your knees back, bring your belly forward, shoulders roll back. And then flip your feet over, downward facing dog. Grounding the heels of your hands, fan out your fingers, arms straight, belly lifts into the body, head free, hanging down. Let the waves of breath flow through the pose. Each exhale, the heart softens towards the earth. One more deep breath. Exhale, weight back into the legs, heels reaching down. Bend your knees, look forward. Use your core strength to help you step or hop forward. Straighten out your legs. Half lift. Release, fold forward. One breath, exhale, head down. And then rising up to standing, reaching up. Exhale, arms release. Keep going down and flow right into your next upward reach. Gaze up, reach up. Exhale, heart forward. Wrap the backs of your legs with your hands and fold in all the way through that breath out. Inhale, hands to the shins, extend, half lift. Spread your hands, take just your right leg back. This classical lunge where we take the high lunge but bring the front knee forward and the back knee down. Finding this lowness. If you have blocks, you can use them. Exhale here once more. Let's come up to Anjaneyasana. So come up onto your front knee. Take a moment, shoulders down, find your stability. And then wave your fingers behind your back today, opening up your chest. Use both feet, concentrate. Deeply breathe again. Very nice. And release your hands. Draw that leg straight to Hanuman's pose, folding forward. So we're a little early in the practice, so be very gentle. Work right where you need to be. Really listen. And deeply move the breath once more. Linger in that exhale, range of motion, seeking and found. Bend your knee to release your leg back. Slide your hands forward a bit, spread them, and ease forward belly into upward facing dog. Legs active, really driving the pose with the legs. And pulling the feet to the bottom sides, walk in a bit, head down, downward facing dog. Letting the breaths flow through you. Head hanging free. One more exhale. And a classical lunge on the other side. You can help out your knee if you need to bring your leg forward, bring your back knee down, front knee out towards the toes. Feel how you need your Uddiyana Bandha here for some stability, low belly strong. Exhale. Ease your way up to your knee with your hands, Anjaneyasana. Shoulders down and back. Weave the fingers, taking the less common weave of your fingers behind your back, stretch your chest. Nose gaze is the default. One more exhale to explore this shape. And then the front leg straightening out, Hanuman's pose, nice and easy. So that knee can bend as needed, draw the toes back. Reach your arms forward and down. Draw the low belly towards the spine. And savor one more exhale. Gently find that range of motion. And then release your foot to the floor. Step your other foot forward. Widen your feet about mat's width and a little Kormasana prep by folding forward here. Maybe taking your shoulders inside your legs and bringing your hands around the outside. Straightening the legs to any degree. Just try to relax into the forward fold. And breathe out once more. Coming up to elephant pose. So we want to come up in a squat position. You can adjust your legs a bit if you need to. Draw your elbows and hands together and sink down. Do an optional connection at your third eye with your thumbs, or just have the hands in front. Four, feel the legs getting strong. Exhale, go low. Inhale, straighten your limbs out into star pose for a few breaths. Reach through your fingers. This is one of those joyful poses. Inhale one more time. And exhale, come to your heart center. From the top of your mats, take your right leg back to Ashta Chandrasana, so that high lunge with the toes on the back leg instead of grounding that heel. Finding that balance. Settle into the shape. Breathe out one more time. Staying up on your back toes, revolving your side ankles. So come around to your front knee, press your palms, or you can stay more upright and just twist to the side. Breathe deeply once more into that twisting of the spine and the rib cage. And then unwind, ground your back heel for warrior A, so help pelvis down and forward. Reach up your arms, palms together, bend your elbows behind your head. Notice the soles of your feet, feeling of your hands together. And one more deep breath. Release your hands to your heart. Press your back foot, stepping out, letting it be. Other side. Ashta Chandrasana, so that high lunge up on the toes. You'll make those little adjustments so you feel centered and even. These spreading rounded feet. Steady breathing. Inhale, lift up your left arm, and exhale, revolve your side ankle pose. So easy twist, hook your elbow, press your palms, be where you need to be. Really pressing your front foot. Exhale one more time. Untwist, back heel down. Warrior A, arms up, elbows bend. Opening your chest. Grounding through your pelvis and legs. One more deep breath. And release your arms. Straighten your leg and let us turn sideways on our necks. Bend your right knee. Just find your range of motion into that side lunge. And then find your range of motion to your side lunge, other side. Just have a few rounds of breath to bend, straighten, bend, straighten. Try to get all the way in. And then press your foot to release. One more time each side. And stay with your right knee bending. We practiced this variation a few times before, turning out your back toes, trying to make them straight towards the wall behind you. Bent elbow on the bent knee side. On the straight leg side, extend your arm, flex, extend your wrist. So stop side hand, fearless gesture. If you'd like to try lifting up your toes, you could add that little flourish. And exhale, release those actions, other side. So bend out into side lunge, other side. Turn the back toes back towards the wall behind you. Bend your elbow behind your head on the left side. Extend your right arm, draw your hands, fingers back. Maybe lift up the toes. I'm going to add that. Breathing steadily all the while. Exhale and release those actions. Prasarita, turning the legs, toes forward, even feet. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Good transition. Exhale, forward fold. The knees may bend or reach your hands down. Shoulders draw up into the body. Neck lengthens. Belly flies upward. One more breath like this. Let's go over towards the right leg with both arms. Take a breath there. Stay like this or add a twist with the top arm reaching up as well. So reaching across and twist or just reach across. Low belly stillness supports the pose. One more deep breath. Explore that space, really open yourself. Use your exhale to unwind back to the A position. Just relax into forwardness. Complete an exhale. And then that exploration to the other side, that reaching across. Take a breath. Add the twist if it feels nice. Really grounded legs and feet. Inhale one more time. Unwind, exhale, back to Prasarita A. Deep breath in, and then exhale. Inhale, rising up to standing. Shoulders back and down. Turn out your toes, bend your knees, goddess. Wide squat. Take a little adjustment. And adding our eagle arms. Right elbow under the left. Hug your shoulders. Release your hands together, fingers towards the sky. This is a third eye chakra pose if you want to connect to that point or just have the awareness at that space between your eyebrows. Release the open feet. Nice and low in the hips. Exhale. Inhale, straighten everything out. Other side, bend down into the knees, scoop the left elbow underneath, hug the shoulders. Work the hands together in some way, so it could be the back of your hands. Fingers towards the sky, nice and low in the legs. About 5 breaths. Exhale one more time. Inhale up and out. Exhale, release. Triangle pose to the right side. Turn out your right foot all the way, angle your back foot in. Breathe in, reach your arms. Breathe out, coming over and down. Take that exhale to establish. And then inward rotation of your shoulder, so thumb dives down and back. Come behind your waist with your arm. Keep everything the same, that same lengthening through the top of the head. Deep breathing. One more time. Inhale up, transition to warrior reverse. So warrior B, just one arm's already in place. Take the top arm up and back, or work to bring the hands towards each other behind your back. Knee over ankle on the front leg, good. One more deep breath. Releasing these actions, arms and legs releasing. Other side, so triangle pose. Reach your arms when you're ready. Over and down, use that exhale to establish triangle. And then inward rotate your shoulder of your top arm. Bring your hand behind your back. Maybe resting it on your sacrum or just tucking it behind your waist. Keep the breath steady. Deeply breathe again. So rise up, bend your knees, so we come to a warrior B, and then reversing it. Up and back. Maybe work the fingers towards each other. The elbows reaching away. Deeply breathe once more. Exhale, start to let go of the arms, the legs, and come back to the top of your mat, please. Let's take a moment to feel the practice. Reconnect to your nose breathing. Bend your knees, reach your arms. Just one breath, Utkatasana. Slowly breathe in. Slowly breathe out. Straighten your legs, fold in. Find that range of motion. Bend your knees enough to spread your hands. Optional jumping back if it feels safe. You want to use your core, or just step back to plank. Jump back and into side plank. So maybe that right knee down, left foot behind. Open up towards the sky, or straighten out both legs. Find something as joyful as possible here. Impermanent. Hold the earth away. Let it feel empowering. And then check in with the other side. So take your time to shift yourself to the other side. Feel empowered. Doing whatever you need to support yourself as you learn the pose. One more deep breath. Unwind to center, exhale. Knees down, elbows down. Once you establish your forearms, take your legs back. Elbows and toes draw towards the belly center. Try to get nice and flat. Another way of holding earth away. And then release to your belly. Untuck your toes, hands by your chest. Just relax for a moment, but gather the legs and feet together. And then inhale, come up for 5 breaths, Cobra Pose. Gently pressing the earth. Hug your elbows in. Lead with your heart. One more deep breath. And release. Your head and chest down. Wave your fingers behind your back. Lift your legs, they can separate or stay together. Locust Pose, stretch your chest. Lift your legs straight. You want to change that interlace of your fingers for another few breaths. One more. Exhale, release. Turn your head to the right, take a slow, deep breath. Turn your head to the left, nice, slow, deep breath. Return your head to center. Dolphin Pose, back onto the forearms, tuck your toes, walk your feet in, lift your hips, head down. Nice flying upward in the low belly. One more breath. And looking at the foundation of headstand. So you want to make your hands more of a basket with woven fingers and let your head come gently down right in front. So your knees can be down or lifted. Just lightly touching the very top of your head. If this feels solid, take one leg up for a breath or two. Try the other leg. And let's release gently down to Balasana. Perhaps taking that nice favorite blanket under your forehead for Child's Pose. Feel the breath begin to expand and deepen as we hold still. A few more rounds of breath. Enjoy that child's position. And exhale. And coming up and coming to a seated position. Ready for the part of practice. I've decided we should do something that's a little bit fun and new so that we can just get out of our brains a little bit and have fun with our bodies. So playing with boat pose, taking the sides of your feet and leaning back, find your balance. Balancing on your sacrum. And then think about happy baby pose where the knees come on the outside of the torso. So try to find a balancing happy baby pose, seated happy baby. Relax your face. Try again if you roll out. Bring your feet closer together and explore straightening your legs to any degree. Upward facing Paschimottanasana of some sort. And then bring your feet down. Take your legs out, and we'll do that Paschimottanasana without worrying about balance. It's another place where you can use your blanket if you'd like to on your lap to Give yourself support as you fold forward. Reaching through the top of your head. Draw your feet back towards you. If you need some support behind your knees, wrap your arms around your legs. Calming pose. Feel the breath settle. Exhale once more. And then releasing back. If you'd like your blanket for your head for happy baby pose, so let's try the non-balancing way. If you want to try going from the balancing to the lying down, tuck your head, go back, Ananda Balasana, bliss-filled child's pose. Meet your body where it is. Work in a positive way. And from another class recently, lying down crow pose. So bring your arms inside, place your hands and feet on the imaginary floor, squeeze your knees into your upper arms and lift your head, so curling in. Two more breaths. And release your head down first and let go of those actions. Hugging two knees in. In any way that feels nice, stillness or movement. Deep breathing. And then rocking up to seated, just get a little bit of momentum. Folding your shins, rise up and sit forward with wide legs. And let's do our side bending pose. So activate both legs and side bend over towards the right. To any degree, you can reach out for your foot with one or both hands or just do this S shape. Active legs. It's okay if your knees are bent. Keep your breath steady. Exhale one more time. And inhaling, coming up. Taking the other side. Activate the legs. Side reach. One more deep wave of breath. Exhale into that final range of motion. Inhale, releasing out as you're ready. Draw your legs together. Point through your toes. Draw your hands back, elbows hugging in. Lift your chest. Gaze towards your nose. Maybe adjust your hands to find that position of power if you'd like to squeeze your glutes and lift your hips. Stretch the front of your body. Upside down plank pose. Really reach through your toes. Mula Bandha. Exhale, release. Nice and gentle, coming down. Bring your feet together, knees apart. Press your heels. You can choose more of an outstretched diamond shape or draw the feet in. And like a little side to side to help release the sitting bones. Finding center. Inhale, long spine, long arms. Exhale, hinge forward, straight spine. And then relax your head down. Your arms can gently add weight to your inner legs. Not forcing this position, but just allowing it to soften over the course of the breathing. So this breathing with our noses helps contain and build energy. It also gives us biofeedback about your strength and your lung capacity. Learning to slow down. If you ever feel like you need to open your mouth, unless you're just really stuffy today, usually the breathing can work out the stuffiness. Breathe deeply once more. Exhale into that range of motion. Feel complete. Inhale, rise up, straight arms, straight spine. Chin to chest, take another deep breath. And relax. Lie down slowly, legs straight, lie down, tuck your chin, reach your arms. Roll back. Lean back to that two knees drawing in position. And place your feet down on the floor. Take your blanket, if you have it out under your head, take it out. Bridge pose. Just rest in the shape for a moment. Feel your feet touch the earth. Your hands touch the earth. Back of your skull. Allow yourself to feel grounded. Once more. Deep inhale, really stretch that breath. Deep exhale. Feel your low ribs come together and down as you finish that exhale. Now one round, 5 to 8 breaths, lifting up into bridge, keeping it simple just like you are, or adding arm variations that you enjoy. Pressing yourself up into Urdhva Dhanurasana if you like. So little squeezing in your glutes, activate those muscles around the hips. You could weave your fingers, getting back to that heart opening shape if you'd like. Try to stay calm in your efforts. Use that feedback of your nose breathing to tell you if you've had enough, if you need to soften your efforts a little bit, or if you can continue. Should start to get some nice sensation in the legs here. And another breath. And a nice slow releasing. Ground your hands and feet. Bring your spine back down. Let it find its natural curves again. And turn your toes outward and take both legs over towards the right side. Find your range of motion. I'm going to widen out my arms a little bit to make space for my legs. Other side, range of motion, internal and external hip rotations. Once more each side, just completely go over to the right. Completely go over to the left. Back to center. Two knees twist, so bringing both knees to the right side. You can use your blanket between your knees or on top of your hips. Gaze away from your knees and just take a moment to arrange and feel comfortable. Then relax as deeply as you can. Feel your breathing flow. Mouth becomes spacious when we do the nose breathing. Feeling the breath swirl in the back of the throat. Exhale. Stay as you are, or optional crossover twist. So taking that top leg, cross it over the bottom leg to add a hip stretching to that resting twist pose. 5 more breaths. Staying connected to your body through your breathing. One more time. And a nice slow returning to center into figure 4 shape. So take the shape or just come out of that crossover twist into figure 4. And you can draw your legs in towards you if you like, or just leave your foot planted. Letting this knee soften away, or draw everything in, one or the other. Pay attention to your neck, let it be gently lengthened. Relax, enjoy your breathing. And one more time. Completely fill. Completely empty. And then a mindful releasing. Other side, 2 knees twist. So adding that blanket layer if you want on top of your hips or between your legs. The blanket just gives a little bit of gentle support and weight to the body, helping ground you. Let your arms open, turn your head the other way. Always making adjustments if things don't feel quite right. Maybe on this side, we could take a few deep belly breaths. So really let your belly expand like a balloon and contract like a balloon. If we have a lot of practice with that rib cage breath, it can be challenging. You really have to think about breathing with your belly. Let that belly breathing massage the organs and glands, strengthening immune response and overall wellness. Release and exhale. Stay or add that crossover with the top leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, last breath. Finish out that exhale. Just be soft in that emptiness. And then transition to your back again. Keep your legs or add that figure 4 if you don't already have the crossover. Meet yourself where you are on this side. Perhaps you want to thread that needle and draw the legs in. Leave the foot down. Nice gentle length in your neck. Steady breathing. Faces relaxed, soft foreheads. Brain relaxing into the body sensations. Exhale one more time. Release and release. Let us take our yin pose of the day, banana pose. So you want to stretch your body out and take both of your legs over towards the right side of your mat. You can do a crossover with your ankle. You want to work your torso over also to the right side. Maybe taking the arms overhead. So you want to be able to relax. Side stretching. So we're lengthening out the left side, shortening the right. Let the breath flow deeply. Feeling free to change or come out at any time. As we come into our finishing practice, just trying to relax as much as you can. Just keeping the breath steady. Be in the right now. And check in with your body for the last little bit of time. Arms could release from above or go up if they're not. I'm reaching for my opposite elbows. Notice how slowly you can breathe, how deeply. When you feel your next exhale releasing, start to release these actions. Coming back to center and heading over to the left with your legs, maybe crossing the right leg over. And then work your head and shoulders over towards the left as well. Maybe letting the hands rest on your rib cage. Feel the breathing a couple rounds. Try to notice without judgment the difference between the sides of your body. Just work with this side where it is. Maybe taking the arms overhead again. Hands are really soft here. And breathing very deeply, very slowly. Letting the physical shape nourish your physical body. Let the energy of the shape and the practice nourish some deeper layers of your being. Maybe catching glimpses of that blissful true nature deep inside. If your hands get tingly at all, just take them away from overhead and back down to your chest, your belly. One more time. Release your breath. And then mindful, letting go of that pose back to center. Considering your upside down move of the day with your legs, releasing up a wall, or just lifting up into the air with your hands for support, or your blanket for support under your hips. If you'd like to lift up into the candle or shoulder stand or half shoulder stand, keep your belly strong and reach your hips up toward the sky. Make sure you're centered on the back of your skull as you reach up with your legs. Take your hands to your spine. Each exhale, navel towards the spine. calming, releasing. Exhale one more time. And then have your own explorations. You can just change your legs, whether they're lifted off the floor or just up into the air. You can do some scissoring or just letting the legs hang wide. You can come to your plow pose or ear squeezing pose if you'd like. Releasing your arms down. And then easing your spine back to the earth, use the support of your arms. Releasing your legs down. And either come to your side or sit up and take your legs crossed, lean back, heart lifting pose. Spreading the throat and the fronts of the shoulders and chest. Nose gaze, so downward gaze as you lift your head back. Once more. And now lying back to take rest for a few moments. If you'd like to flow through a vinyasa, just to kind of release and reset optionally. Flow through that upward dog, downward dog. Lie down and rest. Using your blanket to cover your body or support you underneath, under your head, behind your knees. Feel free to rest on your side or your belly. It can be nice to use the blanket to just keep the warmth and energy in the body. I have a much easier time resting in Shavasana if I've got a blanket somewhere. Taking time to arrange so that you are comfortable and relaxed. And once you've set your body, then just let the breath also begin to relax. Still a supportive force. Let your face be softened. Space between your ears softened. Feeling grounded. Feeling the peaceful energy of the practice. And letting it be absorbed and concentrated into your body and your mind, your heart. Poem today, Moles by Mary Oliver. Under the leaves, under the first loose levels of earth, they're there, quick as beetles, blind as bats, shy as hares, but seeing less than these. Traveling among the pale girders of apple root, rock shelf, nests of insects and black pastures of bulbs, peppery and packed full of the sweetest food, spring flowers. Field after field, you can see the traceries of their long, lonely walks. Then the rains blur even this frail hint of them. So excitable, so plush, so willing to continue generation after generation, accomplishing nothing but their brief physical lives as they live and die, pushing and shoving with their stubborn muzzles against the whole earth, finding it delicious. Begin to notice your stillness, staying still. Then begin to stretch your breathing again. In your stillness, you can really float slowly to fullness, taking time, feeling the fullness in a calm way, slowly releasing to emptiness. Also calmly tell yourself it's okay to be empty. Again, like that, fill, be full, empty, be empty. And then swallow to release your throat. Take your arms up alongside your ears for a nice big stretch of your whole body through the fingers, through the feet. Everything long, gently arching your spine off the floor. And when an exhale comes, release your elbows and knees towards each other. And carefully return to seated. So while we sit and breathe for a moment, you might keep your blanket around your body in some way, on your lap or around your shoulders, around your waist. Just let it offer you some comfort and support. Under your hips is also nice. And maybe resting the back of your right hand in the left, touching your thumbs, or any other position that feels supported and comfortable today. One more breathing practice as we finish is letting the breath come out of the mouth. So we'll breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Releasing any excess or stuck energy. Also releasing any emotions that the practice stirs up. The in-breath touches the out-breath. It's called microcosmic orbit. Another couple times. And gather your hands back to your heart center as we begin. Just offering gratitude for your practice, our community, and may the benefits generated by our practice be shared with all. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Please email me, or we can do a little meeting on our own if you have any questions.
Thank you.
Thanks, Blossom.
You're welcome.